But there are a ton of people in the Bible whose names we never know. Just like the Boston Tea Party, just like the boycotters, there are a ton of people in the Bible whose names we never know. Let me show you a couple of them. We're going to do a little Bible calisthenics. Just hang with me. Get your Bibles out. It's going to be okay. Exodus chapter 36. Turn to Exodus chapter 36. In the book of Exodus, you have chapter after chapter where God is telling Moses how to build his tabernacle, his holy place. The Ark of the Covenant, all these things are being built. The Ark of the Covenant is not just something from Raiders of the Lost Ark, but it is the Ark they're referring to in that movie. Okay, same Ark. So, not the Ark that Noah built. Different. One's big boat, I'll explain later. But you have page after page in the Bible in Exodus where he's explaining how this tabernacle is to be built. And he goes into crazy detail. I'm talking like the kind of details that women give when they're giving men instructions and men don't need that level of detail. Like that kind of detail, okay? He's giving them these instructions and it's so detailed and it has to be done exactly right. And if you look at Exodus chapter 36, verse 8, it says, all the skilled men among the workmen made the tabernacle. All the skilled men. We don't know who those men are. It doesn't list them out. We get a couple of names in the building of the tabernacle, but there's a lot of all the skilled men built this holy place of God. Go on into the book of Joshua. Turn to Joshua chapter 6. We're going to go from the back of the Bible, the front of the Bible towards the end. So I'm going to keep you in order. You're okay. Keep going in that direction. Joshua chapter 6. You've got Joshua, who's now some years later leading this next generation of Israelites to take over this land that God has promised them. And God gives Joshua these very detailed, specific instructions of how you have to walk around the wall of Jericho and you're going to blow the trumpets and you're going to stop, do a dance. There's no dance, just want to make sure you're listening. And he gives them all these details of how they're going to take this first city. And when you look at Joshua chapter 6, verse 13, it says, the 7 priests carrying the 7 trumpets went forward, marching before the ark of the Lord, same ark, and blowing the trumpets. The armed men went ahead of them, and the rear guard followed the ark of the Lord while the trumpets were sounding. Priests, armed men, rear guard. We don't know their names, but they were there. They had a role to play. They were important. Without them, it was just an idea. Hey, let's go take that land. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here and wait for you to get there. Let us know how it goes, Joshua. You got it. It didn't go that way. These unnamed characters were a part of this cause. Move to the New Testament, Acts chapter